I thought I had a higher energy song for you. I'm sorry, but she's going to be great anyway. Please give a warm Slyce welcome to our next performer. It's her first time here. She is originally from Michigan, now resides in Baltimore. Candy, come on up here to this low-ass energy song.
Welcome to the stage, Candy! Don't worry, Mom and Dad, I will be keeping my clothes on for this performance. This time. No, I need to be paid. The more I get paid, the less clothes I wear. That's why on my tech job, I show up on the Zoom call with a couple of pasties. No, I have 2 daughters. They are both 10 pounds of birth, so I like to say that I delivered 2 extra large no sausage. Now, you don't always see a lot of moms in comedy, right? And I was thinking to myself, why is this, right? Take my mom, for example. When I was born, everything changed, right? She took one look at me and she realized she just made the biggest joke possible and there's nowhere to go in comedy after that. And I know I was a lot to deal with as a kid, right? Okay? Because I was the school bully.
Oh.
Ooh, right? Ooh. I also was homeschooled. But, but someone had to put my older brother in his place, right? And every time I'd get in trouble for beating him up, he would be like, please, Mom, don't punish her. She won't do it again. And I'd say, see, Mom? This is the kind of pussy behavior I'm trying to get out of this guy. We'll see if I get grounded as a 34-year-old. Okay. Because I'll tell you, sometimes people ask, why did your parents homeschool, right? Well, my mom, she looked around. She saw, you know how they say it takes a village? Well, she said, I'm the village. No, people talk about their boomer dads. They sometimes get a bad rap, because they talk about them as second string parents. My dad's words, not mine. And I tell you, here's why you should consider bringing your boomer dad off the bench, right? Because if you tell your boomer mom your feelings, she might be like, do you know how much I sacrificed for you? But if you tell your boomer dad your feelings, he will accidentally validate you so he can get back to the game. I'll be like, hey, I'm feeling sad. Yeah, was that a first down? Yeah, Dad, I am down, but it's not the first time. No, I remember the first time that my dad held my daughter. Wow. It's like, this guy's never even seen a baby. This is awkward. And then I remembered my whole childhood, and I was like, oh, that's where I know this guy? Oh. Anyway, I tell you what, a lot of people who have kids, they try to convince their childless friends to have kids as well. Not me. I try to convince my childless friends to stay childless. Why? Business proposition, okay? Everything's a subscription service these days. Why not? Why buy when you can rent, right? And I will give you a free trial of my kids. And if it's like the free trials I sign up for, you will immediately quit and you realize how expensive it is. I find it really funny, child development experts, right? When they decide to have kids. Because isn't that like bringing your work home with you? Also talk about being over-prepared. You went to school for 8 years in order to be a parent? My husband and I were just like, all right, let's give this a whirl. I'll leave you with one more thing. I have a very personal philosophy, and that is that your tits are only as high as your dreams. If I took this bra off, you'd see I don't have dreams. I'll leave that at that.
Thank you, Candy. I was in conference with